Good morning guys and welcome to today's vlog. It is Sunday. In fact, my lens needs cleaning because it's manca. Can you see it?
Yep.
I better clean my lens. Anyway, it's Sunday morning and Alfie is doing his Holy Communion. Now I'm just gonna tell you a few things about this Holy Communion. I didn't actually want him to do it today. I wanted to wait until next year because we've literally just not had any time to like arrange to do anything, because we didn't find out until like 2 weeks before when the date was. Usually we get a letter telling us which kids are on which date. Well, we didn't this time, so they were just putting them in like random groups and we didn't know what day Alfie's was meant to be on. So it worked till one of my friends, Kate, messaged, because she's a teacher at his school, and said Alfie's is next Sunday because her son was doing his last week. So it's just kind of like settles back everything, and then I've had Imogen's prom to arrange and Portia's prom to arrange, and then it was just all becoming a little bit too much, like just stress wise. So he's gonna go in school today. There's only me, Oscar, obviously Alfie, and Aurora that are here today. Grandma is coming, but we were in two minds whether to actually do a party in a couple of weeks where we just dress him up and we still celebrate it, but it wouldn't feel the same to me because usually we're all here and then family and friends are here. So we're going to ask the teacher whether he can join in with next year's Holy Communion group, which they shouldn't have a problem because Liam did when Imogen did hers. So hopefully we can do that. So he will end up having to do it again next year, just so we can so we can all be there and arrange it properly and have a party and everything else, because I've not even had time to like go out and get my card or a little present, and it's played on my mind all night, and it's literally kept me awake because I've just been like worrying about it. And I know I shouldn't worry about it because it's important, but it's not like the end of the world. So but yeah, we're gonna go in and we'll keep you updated on what we're gonna do. I'm gonna speak to the teacher while we're in church, see what she says, and hopefully we can find out and get proper dates next year, because they've just not been organised at all this year, have they?
No.
Even Katie turned around and said that, you know, it's just stupid. Nobody's knew any dates. They basically put all the names on a sheet and stuck it on a classroom wall. Now, the majority of parents don't go into the school. They wait outside for the kids. So how did they expect the parents to actually see what dates the kids are on? And I forgot what I was going to say. I actually forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, anyway, they put it inside school, and we don't really go in school that often. We usually just wait outside. So we'll see ya hopefully after church. He's gone. I did. Boo! He's gone. I did. Boo! I did. Boo! I did. Boo! Hiya! Who's that?
Aurora.
Who's that?
Are you chicken?
That is not a BMX.
It is. That's a wheelie one. You need that.
Clap hands, Daddy comes with a bucket full of plums. Oh, but yeah, who's this? Who's this?
Oh.
Ooh. Okay guys, so we've been back from Alfie's Holy Communion for quite a little while now, and as you can tell, they're in the pyjamas. They've been out and it started pouring down. So
Aurora be a thunderstorm.
Aurora is actually looking at the camera.
She loves it.
She loves this camera, don't you? Yeah, she's got milkies all around her face. Yes. Hi. Hi, gorgeous. Is that you? Is that you? It sure is.
Oh, you're gonna do your sad lip on the camera for us.
Where's your sad lip? Where's your sad lip?
Oh, I can do it for her.
She don't want to show a sad lip anymore. Because she's not sad, you're
I'll bed. I'm at bed.
You're in the light.
I'm over.
She loves herself, don't
If you do
you?
this, yeah? Look, if you do this, she'll do it back to you. That's a kid.
Okay, so, anyway, enough of the cuteness. Come to this cuteness now.
This is actually petrol.
So, we had a few issues with school. In fact, I've got a few things that I want to address. So, firstly, we were sat, you're in my light. So, firstly, I want to address the fact that when we first got into church, everybody, as you do, you all talk before the service starts. And the priest actually came onto the microphone and in a tone of voice that I would never have expected to hear from a Catholic priest. It was almost like, shut up, if you want to talk, go outside. And I just thought that was absolutely disgusting for a Catholic church. Now, there've been quite a few priests that have been in their parish. This is actually their parish church to their school. It's actually next door. And I'm just really, really upset at the fact that he actually spoke like that, especially in front of kids as well. That he was actually saying, shut up.
Is that what he said? Shut up?
Yeah, he actually said, can you shut up and be quiet, and if you want to talk, go outside. So, I wasn't happy about that. Then, the next thing was, I was actually going to have Aurora baptised there, rather than having her done in the parish up near us. So, obviously we go to church, but we don't go to church in Droylsden. We go to church up here. So, I'd rather have her baptised in this church, because obviously I'm going to want to come to this school. And he actually turned around and said to me, unless you're coming to church at this parish, then you may as well go to your own church. And it was like, I just didn't expect him to say it. Like, you wouldn't expect a priest to actually turn around and say that, because as long as you go into church, then it shouldn't really matter. But it was just like his tone of voice, and I just, seriously, if he would have been there, I actually felt like he made me feel this big, the way he was speaking to me, like I wasn't an adult, like I was 10 years old, and I just really didn't appreciate it. So, I will be making a formal complaint to school on Monday morning, and I will be making a formal complaint to, I think it's, I don't know if it's the Salford Council, I'm not too sure who actually deals with the parishes, but I will be sure to find out. I thought she was looking at it again then. Are you looking at it? Oh yeah, there's me. So I just thought I'd fill you in with that. In fact, it was a bit more intense than that, but that is just like a shortened down story of how he actually spoke to us. And I'm sure Dave will address it, because he wasn't impressed one little bit. It was the fact that the kids were actually stood with us when he was talking to us like that as well. And even when we got in the car, the kids turned around and said, why was he speaking to you like that? My kids shouldn't be turning around and saying that to a priest that they have to see when they go to church with school. So I'll definitely be taking this further, for sure. Anyway, apart from that, we've just more or less had a bit of a chill day. We are going to arrange to do something, and like I said, we are hoping that Alfie can do it again next year, so we can celebrate it properly with like family and friends. But I'm not too sure what to do, whether to doing something with Aurora when she gets baptised, kind of do it together, because they're both like Christian parties, are they Christians or whatever? Probably doing both together, but there again, I kind of feel like I was taking the light away from the, Aurora because it's her day, so
Oh yes,
it's actually played on my mind all night, like to a point where I felt really upset about it because we haven't actually done anything with him today, and it's supposed to be a special day. But it was like I said, we didn't find out till like really late on, so it would have been really difficult to even book a room or anything like that for him to have a party, because as you know, we're like at that season where everywhere's basically booked up for either weddings or christenings already, so, or birthday parties. So anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the evening. I was gonna try and find something to do with the kids, but it's getting a bit late now. We've got school tomorrow. Vanellope is having her first tasty day tomorrow in school, so we are super excited for her to go to St. Stephen's and have her first little, I think she's only there for like half an hour, but all the other kids will be there that will be in her class. And sorry, I've got an itchy face, but because I've got my makeup on I have to kind of use my nail to scratch it. So yeah, so she'll meet some new friends, and
someone we already know is going there, don't we?
yeah, I'm not too sure. My cousin's little girl's going there, so I'm hoping that she's got her tasty day tomorrow. So I'll have to message her and see. Have you had a bath?
Alright guys, just nipped over to the office just to check on the first order helmet. Can you see it behind me? In fact, let me show you. So this is the first order Stormtrooper helmet. I decided to do these because you can't get hold of them for love or money. This lip here that's starting to form in it is just like a slight imperfection in here on the chin, but it's nothing that I can't sand out. It'll stand out, it's easy to sand out and level and sort out. That won't be a problem at all, but it's looking absolutely fantastic. All the details in it, even the little mic at the front here. This is all the support so it can print with the chin, so all this will just break off like here. It just comes away once the print's finished, like it does here, to reveal all the detail at the back. So that's one thing that we're doing. I've got this CR10 Mini which is currently printing off some pulse rifle parts. This printer here, this is a new one, this is a Florian. And what it's doing is it's getting to temperature and then it's resetting itself, so I think it's the thermal runway on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to update the marlin on it and then sort it out, and it should be good to go really. But at the minute it's been a little bit of a pain in the ass. The trunks is waiting for some PLA. I've got PLA but I haven't had the time to put it on. This is just about to start printing off a section of Thor's Stormbreaker, the vines that hold everything together in the middle. And then we've got a couple of other printers that are printing stuff as well, but I'm trying my best to get this finished as soon as possible. It's going to be done probably tomorrow evening, I think. It's been printed 2 days. In the next hour it'll have been printing for 48 hours. It's now looking like it's just past halfway, so that's probably about right. So by tomorrow evening it should be finished and ready to take off the build plate if it doesn't run out of PLA. Now it looks like it's not going to run out of PLA. Looks like 1 kilogram is going to do a Stormtrooper helmet, which is good news for me because it only costs me £10 then to print a Stormtrooper helmet. Doesn't when you factor in everything else like the rent and electric and you know, time that it's taking me, costing for me and stuff like that. But probably sell these for about £110, £120 because they're actually £560 to buy if you get them from a Novos. But obviously this is a kit, so it needs tender love and care. You don't just get it, paint it and it's done. You've got to like sand it down and stuff like that. But obviously I'm gonna have to sand this down because I've got to sell it. I can't sell it without those massive bumps on the front of it, and a couple of them are quite predominant all the way through. So we'll see when it's finished. Hopefully it's gonna look pretty cool. But for the time being, it just looks it looks amazing because it's the first order Stormtrooper helmet. But on the other side of the coin, it's still got that lip, and I'm very particular with things that get printed and how they look. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to sell and it's still going to make a lot of money, but I'll sort it out and it'll look good. You'll see it when it's finished anyway, because I'll definitely be wearing that. And then I call it shit canning it. I'll shit can it off to somebody else. So Usually my cousin, who's currently in hospital, I'm sending him some Star Wars stuff up this week, and also a couple of Lego sets so he can build them. When I say shit can, I give them away, so I'll give it away. But I'm speaking to a lad who's in a garrison in, I think he's near Wales, and he's going to be doing a First Order Stormtrooper complete armour, which is exactly what we're going to be selling in the next month. We're going to be doing complete armour sets, so we are going to become an armoury as well, which is amazing. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's just another notch on our prop belt. And yeah, Alfie's with me, he's out there, he's looking for stuff to buy with his money that he got for his Holy Communion. It went from a watch to a safe, and I don't know what else it is that he's picked. What have you picked?
I don't want to say anything more, let's just get this waterproof.
He wants a waterproof watch. Let me show you quick. We're showing him this one. It's like a Star Wars one. I don't know if you can see it there on the screen or not. It's a Star Wars one. It's like a VTech one. Like a smartphone. Like a smartwatch. Like an Apple Watch, but obviously it's not an Apple Watch, it's a kid's version. So yeah, I'm going to leave here now. I'm going to head home. I'm going to go and prepare the Sunday dinner with Sarah because we're having a roast today. And then we'll see where the rest of the day brings us. But at the minute, oh, I've got to watch this printer as well. This one that's printing the vines, because it stopped yesterday twice, which isn't a good sign at all. Which basically means that it's probably the thermistor at the end of it. If it's the thermistor, it's an easy swap, but it's just paying another tenner to get one sent out, and then it's just a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna check in with Sarah. All right, guys, back home now. I'm feeling a little bit better. I've had a shave. I'm ready to go to sleep. It is currently around 10 to 10 in the evening. The sun is just about to dip, as you can hear in the background. I've got eBay on the phone because well, I had a guy that bought something, his parts went missing for it. He wants a refund, we've refunded him, but
are currently assisting other members. Please remain on the line and your call will be answered shortly.
Story of my life. So we refunded him, but he's changed his email, his PayPal account, so we've got to notify him that that's what's happened, because otherwise I don't get the case closed. He doesn't get his money, blah blah blah. So for all I know, he could be lying. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to end today's vlog for once in the correct day. Do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you click the notification bell, it does nothing. Make sure you leave us a comment if you can, and we will see you guys tomorrow, because we do this every single day.